Ask Maria.
And she said it's down
The blue tip one.
there. Maria, do you see a pen?
See a pen down there? Yep.
Oh, there was a pen right here.
I don't know why
I asked
Good evening.
if it was.
I'd like to call this regular meeting of Bolingbrook Village Board order. I'd like to start with our pledge. I'd like to have Dave Tomsky come up and lead us to pledge the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, the approval of the minutes, the regular meeting of July 10th. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Motion trustee Lawler, second trustee Zarate. Questions, comments, corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Minutes stand approved. Approve the agenda, Mr. Bowen.
No additions or corrections this evening.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second?
Motion trustee Watts, second trustee Zarate. Any other comments? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The agenda is approved. Under my report, we have a new appointment, Nicholas Lopez, to Civic and Cultural Affairs and Parade Commission. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Motion trustee Lawler, second trustee Morales. Questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. The appointment's approved. Well, Nicholas, go on up. That's your fan base?
Yeah. You guys got recommend right.
Hey, Joe, come on up. What the heck, you're here? Joe Gross, chairman of the commission. Joe, how many years you been on the commission? 23 years. 23 years, and I'm sure thousands of hours of service as chair, putting together the picnic and the Jubilee and so forth. And I'm sure you heard your share of complaints over the years too, right? Anyway, do a great job. So he's here with Nicholas. Nicholas is a 5-year resident, wants to help out his community, works for Jet Bright. I was meeting with Mr. D'Alessandro today. Great guy. Jet Bright Car Wash, but he also has his corporate offices here in Bolingbrook. He has 7 locations now, and I think that new car wash is pretty nice. Did you all build it?
Yes,
Good. Well, if you would, raise your right hand, please. I state your name.
I, Nicholas Lopez,
Do solemnly swear.
solemnly swear,
Uphold the Constitution of the United States.
uphold the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of Illinois.
Constitution of the State of Illinois,
Municipal Code of the Village of Bolingbrook.
and the municipal code of Bolingbrook,
And I will faithfully discharge my duties.
and I will
Faithfully discharge my duties
discharge my duties
as a member of the Civic and Cultural Affairs and Parade Commission.
as a member of
We know. To the best, no. To the best of my ability
the best of my ability
and manner prescribed by law.
and the manner of my
Endorsed.
There's the official. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
And we get ready to go to work. He'll make you work. Bill listing A, $2,278,101.60. Bill listing B, $186,365.89. Total of $2,464,467.49. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Trustee Zazowitz, second trustee Lawler. Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes. Tax receipts, April 2018 state income tax, $464,836.45. A year ago, it was $508,541.33, or an 8.59% decrease. May 2018 sales tax, $2,192,297.61, corresponding to a year ago of $2,394,202.47, or an 8.4% decrease. May 2018 motor fuel tax, $141,703.76, corresponding to a year ago of $129,335.88, or a 9.6% increase. And the May 2018 state administrative fee, which they imposed upon local municipalities to balance their budget, taking it out of our budget, $22,949.33. Our first resolution this evening, a resolution approving a partnership agreement with North American Youth Sports regarding 2018 National Basketball Tournament. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion trustee Hoagland, second trustee Morales. This resolution approves a marketing sponsorship agreement with North American Youth Sports, also referred to as NAYS. It's a group that organized and operated the 2018 National Basketball Tournament here in Bolingbrook. We've been doing this for 13 years. We've partnered with NAYS. This year, the tournament was held this past week, and did draw 2,500 to 3,000 people and had over 80 teams involved throughout the Midwest. This agreement also allows 7 Bolingbrook and 3 Roanoke teams to participate in the tournament for free. The village cost is $20,000. This amount was budgeted. Funding comes from hotel motel tax, which is in place to promote marketing and tourism for the village, and all of our hotels do fill up for that event. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes. Next resolution is approving a proposal for a sound system at the Bolingbrook Community Center, music solutions, acoustical solutions, and JSBC services. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion trustee
Second.
Jaskowitz, second trustee Zarate. This resolution approves an audio system for the community center, section A, which is the largest room in the building. The new equipment will be installed in that large room. The new system will cost $35,691 and is broken down as follows. Speakers and sound system from Music Solutions here in Bolingbrook. Baffles and acoustic panels from Acoustical Solutions is $18,880. Music Solutions is $11,889. And the equipment will be installed by JSBC, $5,400. The Public Service Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. When the village purchased the community center, which is formerly Living Waters Church several years ago, when they moved to their new location on Lillicash, they took the sound system with them. And it's been operating without a sound system. There have been a number of functions held in that room. This past Sunday, for example, the National Organization of Women and others participated in this college safety program to teach people to be safe when they go away to school. Excellent concept, and I was, frankly, as I sat in the audience, embarrassed on how bad the sound is in that room, the way it echoes, and it definitely needs some baffling and a speaker system. This was put in the budget this last spring. It was discussed at the budget workshop, and again, it's been reviewed by the Public Service Committee, so it's here for the board tonight for approval. The installation will be done how soon? Dave?
Should be completed by first or second week of September.
Hopefully, in a few weeks, it'll be installed in September. Dave Tomsky, who led us in the pledge, is the owner of JSBC Services, who will be heading up and coordinating this whole effort. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes. Next resolution, improvement under the Illinois Highway Code, the Illinois Department of Transportation. The Weber Road I-55 interchange project has been bid and work has started, although the work now is basically limited to utility relocation, which has taken much longer than I would have thought, but after they had to do some work with the gas line, that was what most of the digging was. They need to relocate the ComEd poles and other utilities. Our share of the project was $559,759. The actual cost now that it's been bid is $689,183.74, which leaves an additional $129,424.74 to be appropriated from our motor fuel tax MFT expenses and must be approved with this board. This resolution appropriates an additional $70,000 MFT funds to be allocated to the project. And next, we'll go through another resolution in a minute, but we'll finish this up. Questions?
It was discussed during our committee meeting that this is the village portion of the project. The overall project is about $40 million and is covered by IDOT, Will County, Bolingbrook, and Romayville.
Good point. Yeah, the whole project, the new Webb Road interchange, is over $40 million, and our share of the whole project, $689,000. So that's pretty reasonable given what it's going to do for all of us.
Yep.
Actually, at one time, they wanted a quarter of the project from the village, 25% of the total cost. And frankly, part of this cost is because we want sidewalks. The county doesn't do sidewalks. And we want sidewalks along Weber Road, as we've already started. And we also want some undergrounding of the utilities, which is an additional cost. So, and a tree line parkway.
Street lighting, yeah.
Street lighting, which the county doesn't do. So they just put in a road. We want it to look this. Anyway, questions?
I did not hear a motion and second.
I'll make a motion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll make a
Motion by Jazowitz, seconded by Lawler.
Thank you.
Okay. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland?
Yes.
Trustee Morales?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
This next resolution approves a change order number 1 for the Weber Road Interchange Project. In 2017, the board approved intergovernmental agreement. As an amount I said earlier is $559,759. Since it's been now escalated to $689,183.74, which is in the budget. Increased sidewalk lighting signal costs make the bulk of the $129,424 overrun. This resolution approves a change order appropriating the additional $70,000 from motor fuel tax and $59,000 from existing village bond funds to fund our share of it. The Public Service Committee has reviewed and recommends approval. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Watts?
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland?
Yes.
Trustee Morales?
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz?
Yes.
The next resolution is approving an extension of the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and the Will County Electric Aggregation Group. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion trustee Morales, second trustee Watts. This resolution approves an agreement with Will County Governmental League. It's a group of about 28 municipalities in and around Will County to participate in the Will County Electric Aggregation Group. The group of 17 Will County communities have pooled their residents to purchase wholesale electric power. ComEd remains the local distributor of that power. The village has entered into the same agreement in the past. Last year, there was one bid under ComEd's wholesale rates, and that bid was for 1 year. The member municipalities would like to again bid out the group's total electric consumption to obtain a better rate than ComEd. This agreement allows village to participate in a new aggregation contract not to exceed 3 years. If bids come in over ComEd's rate, the village will default to the lowest available rate. It's a complicated issue. Jim, you want to any comment about it, or Lucas? It's
Well, as we stated, the village has done this in the past. We go out for bid. We have, approximately 250,000 people. Those needs are bid, and if the rate comes in lower than ComEd, the group will accept the rate. If ComEd's rate is lower than what the group rate is, the group won't act and will default to whoever ComEd's getting the wholesale rate from. Lucas, you want to add anything?
Yeah, I just add that, this was originally started by a referendum, so it was put to the town for a vote. We chose to participate with these 17 communities. The savings at first were tremendous. I think we've saved over $25 million since the start of the project countywide. It's not as much now. The wholesalers have gotten a little better with their pricing and locking that in. And if, we can't do better than ComEd, then we don't proceed, so.
questions?
I just want to say, I know there's a few residents that are always leery about switching from ComEd to another power source. You don't have to switch, but we're giving you the option to, and you can always switch back and forth, okay? This is a service that the village is providing to lower your rate, This year, it's a little bit less, but not as much as in the past, as Lucas pointed out. But you still, if you're leery and you do not want to switch, you do not have to switch.
Any other comments? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
Trustee Watts,
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland,
Yes.
Trustee Morales,
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Next resolution is approving an improvement agreement with the Village of Woodridge regarding 9040 Murphy Road, which is on the east side of 355 across the mall. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Motion
Second.
Trustee Morales, seconded Trustee Lawler. This resolution approves an intergovernmental agreement with the Village of Woodridge concerning the property at 9040 Murphy Road. Murphy Road LLC, doing business as Ketone, is planning to construct 151,879 square foot industrial building on the property. The site is located east of 325 and is serviced by the DePage Sanitary District for sewage and Village of Woodridge for water. This agreement allows Woodridge to maintain and service their water main within Bolingbrook and provides for an expedited permit if work is needed. It's much less expensive to get the water from Woodridge than to pipe the water underneath 355 from the balance of Bolingbrook. Questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Zarate,
Yes.
Trustee Lawler,
Yes.
Trustee Watts,
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland,
Yes.
Trustee Morales,
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
First ordinance this evening has the Company Planning Commission report, approval of rezoning from B2 Community Retail to I1 Limited Industrial, special use permit for a planned industrial development with variances, final development plan and plat of vacation, WeatherTech headquarters, 417-429 Remington Boulevard. Kevin Grayhill, McNeil Automotive Limited is the applicant. Is there a motion to accept the Planning Commission
So
report?
moved.
Motion
Second.
Trustee Watts, seconded Trustee Zarate. Planning Commission has reviewed this to see how it incorporates our development codes, et cetera. They have prepared a report, which is for our approval. Are there any questions on the report? All
I
in
have
favor?
a couple clarification questions. First of all, let's start out by moving and adding another warehouse and office buildings and everything down there. I know they're talking a lot about truck traffic and planning those certain logistics for trucks to go in and out of there. But what does that do to the traffic on Remington and coming in and off of 55 to that area? Does it increase it tremendously? A little bit? Not at all.
Well, it's going to increase it a little bit, but the Planning Commissioner did discuss that. They've agreed to bring the trucks in from Frontage Road, not off Remington. They still have to, of course, drive on Remington at some point. But, yeah, there will be some increases to the building.
Should be noted, though, that the infrastructure that we put in place years ago was designed just for this.
That's true, too. Where Remington Boulevard was.
And the other issue is it's very close to Meadowbrook Manor, and I know we had an issue with neighbors recently with another warehouse where there were a lot of trucking and a lot of fumes, a lot of noise and things like that. How does this impact the nursing home there, and have they been consulted over this?
They were notified of the Planning Commission, and a public hearing was held. There were no comment from them. In fact, they're getting ready to expand their building over to Schmidt Road.
They actually sold part of this property to WeatherTech.
That's true. So they knew about it from the get-go. And this is not a warehouse per se. Well, I'll read the explanation what it is when we get to the ordinance. Any other questions?
I guess I was just worried about, the fumes and all that, and whether that means seniors that are in that home, if they're going to be impacted by that, but. So, and the last thing I had was about the helicopter port. I know they want to build one right there and add that on. There's one fairly close across the street for the hospital. Are there safety issues with the helicopter port right near the highway there and everything else, or would it be easier, or maybe they could work out an agreement with the hospital to use one helicopter port instead of adding another?
I'm pretty sure the hospital has to be restricted for emergency use and hospital use only, medical, not for business use.
I'm sure they would not want that heliport with another helicopter on it. I mean, possibly I could get arranged, but I mean, it's not like it's gonna be coming in and out multiple times a day.
It's true.
They have to get approval from the FAA as well, and they would
Yeah.
be responsible for any safety concerns.
I mean, the what ifs, I mean, yeah, we can talk about that sometime, but, I don't see those two things being concerns, or it would not have gotten this far, or those issues would have raised at the plan commission level of the public hearing, and they weren't, or were.
Yeah, I guess with the FAA approval, that kind of defines the approving authority, so.
Any comment? All in favor of accepting and placing on file, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Now we have the accompanying ordinance approving a rezoning from B2 Community Retail to I1 Limited Industrial, special use permit for a planned development with variances. Final development plan and plat of vacation, WeatherTech headquarters, 417, 429 Remington Boulevard, Kevin Grayhill, McNeil Automotive, applicant. Well, I just read the wrong, but that's the accompanying ordinance 18046. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Motion by trustee
Morales.
Morales, seconded trustee Lawler. WeatherTech has acquired 12.52 acres east of Meadowbrook Manor. The company would like to construct their corporate headquarters in the property in order to complete the four-building campus. They're requesting rezoning from B2 Community Retail to I1 Limited Industrial, special use permit for a planned development with variances, final development plat, and final development plan. They're also requesting a variance to allow multiple buildings on a single lot. The development plan includes a tool and die building, 87,024 square feet, a parking garage, a distribution building, a four-story, 54,000 square foot research and development building, corporate offices, and heliopad. All truck traffic will use frontage road entrances, while personal vehicles will have access off Remington. Plan Commission reviewed and recommends approval. I think it's going to be a gorgeous building. It basically finishes up Remington Boulevard, except for one lot just east of the hospital, which the hospital is retaining for potential future expansion on that site. WeatherTech does some good-looking buildings, in my opinion. This will be their 14th building in town. It's an international company. They ship throughout the world. Great reputation. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
And he's never asked for or received a dime of incentives. These are all at his 100% cost. Or no tax breaks or anything remotely like that. Plan Commission report, accept approval of the amendment for special use permit for a planned unit development with variances, final development plan, and final plat of re-subdivision, Glazier Corporation, 740 and 750 Janes Avenue, Dan Ogdo, Glazier Corporation applicant. Is there a motion to accept the Plan Commission report?
So moved.
Second.
Motion trustee Jaskowitz, second of trustee Hoagland. Questions on the Plan Commission report? Hearing none, all in favor of accepting and placing on file, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Plan Commission report's accepted. The accompanying ordinance approving the amendment to special use permit for planned developments with variances, final development plan, and final plat of re-subdivision, Chipotle, Mexican Grill, Mod Pizza, and Future Retail. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second,
Motion trustees Zarate, second trustee Lawler. The Glazier Corporation developed the Chipotle Mod Pizza project on James Avenue in front of the Meyer store. They would now like to subdivide the property into two lots with associated variances in order to construct a 4,200 square foot multi-tenant retail building on the lot south of the existing building. The Plan Commission reviewed and recommends approval. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Next, we have Plan Commission report approving a special use permit for a planned development, final development plan, plat of vacation, and final plat of subdivision, Fairfield Inn and Suites, 165 Fernwood Drive. Steve Silva, Silva Architects applicant. Is there a motion to accept the Plan
So
Commission
moved.
report? Motion.
Second.
Motion trustee Hoagland, second trustee Zarate. Questions on the Plan Commission report? Hearing none, all those in favor of accepting it, placing on file, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Planning Commission report's accepted. Now we have the ordinance, which takes the Planning Commission report and puts it in ordinance form. This ordinance approving a special use permit for a planned development, final development plan, plat of vacation, and final plat of subdivision, Fairfield Inn and Suites. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Motion trustee Zarate, seconded trustee Watts. This ordinance approves a special use permit for Fairfield Inn and Suites at 165 Fernwood Drive. Steve Silk, architect, on behalf of 5 Core Hospitality, seeking approval for a 55,512 square foot 4-story hotel. The building will have 95 guest rooms, an indoor pool, and fitness center. This hotel would increase the number of rooms available in the village to over 1,000. In addition to the special use permit, the applicant is seeking approval of final development plan of subdivision in order to construct the building. Planning Commission reviewed and recommends approval. Construction should start late this winter or early spring. Of course, some people say, do we need another hotel? They wouldn't be building it. That's one of the things I've learned working with hotels over the years. They don't build if there's not a market. Marketing studies available for hotels is, I've seen numerous marketing studies. It's actually a business that many people do, is study marketing. We're getting a lot of traffic. I see Romeo's building a Holiday Inn across 55 near their bowling alley. I'm not sure what it's called today. But we've become a place for people to stay. We get a lot of people stay at Bolingbrook who are attending downtown conventions because they can stay out here at a room rate, rack rate of maybe half of what they pay in the city. They don't have to pay for parking. Overnight parking down in Chicago is like $80 a night for one car. And they don't have to tip everybody when they turn around to get their luggage moved from point A to point B to point C to point D. So they're coming out here and they drive into Chicago off rush hour, and there's a lot of people doing that. Of course, our corporate centers are bringing a lot of guests to town too, are looking for places to stay. And some of them come here for weeks at a time to do research or whatever they're doing. So we welcome it. There is room, and we have 2 other hotels looking at 2 more sites along Remington. And I think maybe we'll eventually get another hotel on the east side of town, but that's yet to be seen. Questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes.
Our last ordinance this evening is an ordinance amending Chapter 13 of Municipal Code, increasing D2 from 17 to 18, and increasing D1 from 22 to 23 for Chipotle Mexican Grill, 750 Janes Avenue. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion trustee Lawler, seconded trustee Zarate. Chipotle Mexican Grill is opening at 750 Janes Avenue in front of Myers and adjacent to Mod Pizza. They've requested a full-service outdoor liquor license. This ordinance increases the number of D2s from 17 to 18 and D1s from 22 to 23 to accommodate that request. Questions?
When do we anticipate the construction being completed? You remember looking?
I don't know.
I,
I'm sure it'll be as soon as possible. Sure.
Rob Anderson, attorney for...
Well, you gotta go to the microphone. Where do you come from? So you drove down to Wheaton, you might as well say something, right? The billable hour.
Rob Anderson, attorney for Chipotle Mexican Grill. The last information I had from corporate is that our anticipated opening date is going to be August 4th for the Chipotle.
What is it again?
August 4th. That's
Oh, for Chipotle.
for Chipotle, just for the Chipotle section of the construction.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Any questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Zarate.
Yes.
Trustee Lawler.
Yes.
Trustee Watts.
Yes.
Trustee Hoagland.
Yes.
Trustee Morales.
Yes.
Trustee Jaskowitz.
Yes. Questions of the audience or the press? Seeing none, trustee comments or reports. Trustee Zarate.
Thank you, Mayor. Bolingbrook Park District presents movie night, which will be Monday, July 30th. The movie will be Coco. They will be at Bulldog Park at 351 Blair Lane. I do recommend everybody to come on out. That is a very good movie. I saw it myself, and I've had a lot of people come up to me and tell me if I've seen that movie. They really enjoy it. So I hope everybody will take advantage and come on out. And it's a really nice they have really good movies, so, thank you.
Along with the mayor, as a member of the Bolingbrook Lions Club, they're having their 34th annual benefit golf outing and dinner, and this is being put on by the Bolingbrook Lions Foundation, which is a 501c3 charitable organization. It's Thursday, August 2nd. There's still time to sign up to golf, time to come to dinner, and there's also, you can sponsor and provide raffle prizes if you want. There's a flyer. It's going to be held at the Bolingbrook Golf Club with a shotgun start at 12 noon. So if you can make it out, look for information on the Bolingbrook Lions website. Lucas Frickelman is also a Lion, so I'm sure he's going to be helping out at the event. We all get to help out some way. So that's that event, and then just a reminder about the concerts tomorrow night behind the Performing Arts Center with the beautiful new flagpole, and Thursday night at the Promenade. And speaking of Lucas, I got it from an informed source that it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Lucas. In lieu of singing to you, we'll just wish you a happy birthday.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, good evening, everyone. I just wanted to start by saying congratulations to Nicholas Lopez on his appointment to Civic and Cultural Affairs Commission. It's one of the hardest working commissions, and so they always need extra arms and legs, and so we appreciate Nicholas stepping up and serving our community. In light of all the water tragedies and incidents taking place, just want to remind everyone to be safe in our swimming pools, and as we enjoy the lake, it can really turn tragic and dangerous. So let's just be safe and take the necessary precautions. And just wanted to put that friendly reminder out there. I have 3 announcements tonight. The Promenade Bolingbrook, Saturday, August 11th. It's the Taste of Bolingbrook, festival full of food, family, fun. This event is open to the public and will be held at the Promenade Bolingbrook. This will be a family-filled day where you can enjoy the food of the city, and they're asking that you come out and join. That goes from 12 noon to 10 p.m. on August 11th. Then we have 2 events back-to-back, September 8th and September 9th. It's the Bolingbrook Joy Fest, the Family Christian Music Festival, on September 8th from 1 to 6 p.m. Food vendors, live music, product vendors, giveaway, community fellowship, youth ministries, and more. Any questions, you can call 630-244-8048, or you can reach out to Ruth Newell at Ruth Newell, RUTHNEWELL 65 at gmail.com. Always looking for vendors, performers, so keep that in mind as we approach Joy Fest. Then on Sunday, September 9th, we have the Bolingbrook Pathways Parade. Always a great community event. Ends with the Awesome Path Fest behind Village Hall right here from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. There's live music, the parade awards, food, fun, and games. So mark your calendars for Sunday, September 8th for the Bolingbrook Pathways Parade. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Lucas.
Thank you.
DuPage Township Free Family Fun Fest. The event has been canceled, and at this time, there's no further notices about it, information about it. The DuPage Township is having a registration for Tools for School. DuPage Township will be assisting its youth by providing school supplies for the 2018-19 school year. Students must be registered before August 9th's distribution day. Donations are being accepted. Please drop off donations of school supplies to DuPage Township at 241 Canterbury Lane. Any questions, you may call 630-226-8417. Good luck to everybody who played the Mega tonight. Thank you.
You just reminded me that I didn't buy tickets. Thanks.
Okay, I have the winner.
Just a couple of announcements. The Bolingbrook Jubilee will be held Friday, August 17th through the 19th. As always, we have quite a lineup set up. Food and beverages, carnival, bingo, all kinds of entertainment. Will be some of the notable names that will be participating this year. You might remember from last year, the Gold Coast Orchestra, Heartache Tonight, 16 Candles, Danny Diamond, closing out the event with the Blues Brothers on Sunday night, right here at the Village Grounds. Admission is free, so please come on out. Also, on August 18th, Saturday, we will have the Summer Cruise Bolingbrook Jubilee Car Show here on the Village Grounds as well. So gates open at 9, so come on out and check that out as well. Lucas, quick question. Are the updates on the construction and traffic going to be put on the website, or are they on the website now? And also on the signs coming into town?
As far as,
Construction updates like on Weber?
yeah, we can post some construction updates. Right now, we're pretty much all that's going on is utility work. You won't see significant work probably till next spring. You might see a little later this fall.
Thank you. And one last thing. This past week, or last week, about a week ago, I attended a business development luncheon in the village of Broadview, and I met the mayor, Mayor Katrina Thompson there. When I introduced myself, she looked at me, she said, "Oh, Bolingbrook, I need to talk to you." She says, "I have a lot of questions because you guys have done so many things out there, and we need to implement them here in Broadview. Can you help us?" I took that as such a compliment. I'm very proud of our town, and to know that there are other towns out there looking to us to provide suggestions and ideas, I take that as a great compliment, not just from the board here and the mayor, but the staff and all the people of our town. So that was good to hear. That's all I have. Thank you.
Well, Trustee Lawler mentioned the Lions Club golf outing, and you're more than welcome to spend your entire day there, go through 18 holes in the dreaded sun, and spend hours away from work, and I am attending the Lions golf outing as a sponsor, but the Bolingbrook Rotary golf outing is 9 holes in the evening, so you don't have to waste your day. It's August 10th on a Friday, and it's supporting a great group as well. And Rosa, also a member of the village, is a Rotary member. So I guess we're having some competition here a little bit. And we are looking for sponsors, and we're a lot cheaper if you want to come out and have a good time and bring a foursome. And
So you're saying don't go to the Lions?
I'm saying if you're going to support one or the other, Rotary is a better choice. No. They're both good groups.
I think there's some Lions that want to talk to you.
The last thing I want to mention is, and this is a great event, the Muslim Association of Bolingbrook is having a community blood drive this Friday, July 27th from 12 to 4. And as you know, people need blood all the time. Blood supplies are short. We appreciate them doing this. If you don't know where the mosque is, it's over on Veterans Parkway and Lily Cachet. And again, from 12 to 4. They would prefer appointments. Life Source is going to be doing the blood draws and stuff like that, but walk-ins are welcome as well. Okay, thank you.
We have no executive session tonight, so a motion to adjourn is in order.
So moved.
Motion
Second.
trustee Hoagland, second trustee Zarate. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We stand adjourned.